Right, you're live again. We are live, we are live, we are live. Welcome to Trade with ProFx Live. 10 o'clock 4 hours CLT CIT range mastery. We are live, we are live, we are live once again. Share the link to your friends, to those that you know or you think should be here. Share, 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 share. We are live, we are live, we are live. Okay, if you can hear me, please signify you can hear me. If you can screen, let's do a sound check quickly for 2 minutes. If you can hear me, signify you can hear me. If you can see my screen, signify you can see my screen. We are live, we are live. Share the link. Trade New York session live. Let's trade the New York session live. Welcome to Trade with ProFx 10 o'clock 4 hours edge. Right, this morning we said that 10 o'clock 4 hours, all right, implies that we are trading in the New York session. So we asked ourselves a question: how many 4 hours candle do we have in a single day? Let's repeat that. Let's repeat the answer. How many 4 hours candle do we have in a day? Right? How many 4 hours candle do we have in a single day? How many 4 hours candle do we have in a single day? I want answers. Let's not get tired of saying it too. Six, six. So that will mean that, yeah, we have 6 4 hours candle every single day. And we said that the 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. Nigerian time, 10 a.m. 4 hour candle is our New York section already. Okay? Our 10 a.m. So we listed out all the 6 candlestick. The first one was the 10 p.m. Our 10 p.m. 4 hour candle. That's one. Then we have the 2 a.m. 4 hour candle. Is the second one. Then we have the 6 a.m. 4 hour candle. The third, we have the 10 a.m. 4 hour candle. The fourth, we have the 2 p.m. That's 14 o'clock. 2 p.m. 4 hour candle. That's the fifth. Then lastly, we have the 6 p.m. 4 hour candle. So these are the 6 4 hours candle we have every single day. And we want to use a model called CRT and CIT to, in alignment with your SMC, price action, whatever. Our confirmation model is CRT, CIT, and we have started back testing, and we are seeing how this model has been working powerfully. So CRT or CIT is valid based on timing. Timing. So you want to know the particular candlestick that is responsible for the next 2 3 hours. So we said to trade the New York session, we have backtested our 10 a.m. 4 hour candle. And this candlestick on 4 hours is between 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. That means we want 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, then 2 o'clock candles to close. Once 2 o'clock candle has closed, we are interested to know the next move. Okay? So we are interested to know the next move after 2 now, and we have the next move. Can we see this wonder? Can we see this wonder on my chart? Can we see this wonder? This move on the USD, our 1 o'clock CRT, perfect entry, sniper, take profit, sniper. Once it got there, it did what? It came back. This is beautiful to behold. This is beautiful to behold. If you are not on our 100 days group, you are missing a lot. If you are not on the 100 days group, we gave this signal and 1 to 17. This is 1 to 17 trade. 2 pips stop loss with 51 pips take profit. You're not playing here. If you like, they play. 2 pips, 51 pips take profit. Okay. We are going to have a masterclass last week or last 2 weeks, but we have not been consistent for the past week or so. But we are going to come back to every Thursday. We are going to be treating backtesting, backtesting, backtesting. So this was an example of 1 hour CRT that we caught this morning. Let me just do a quick review of how we caught this trade. Quickly. Okay. So we have to understand that CRT is valid on a higher time frame POI. That's one. CRT is valid higher time frame POI and what's on a structure. These two things must be put into consideration. Your CRT or CIT is valid time frame point of interest and with a structure. So how were we able to catch this buy this morning? I saw that on a daily time frame. I said this morning, pre-London live market, that on a daily time frame we are already approaching a daily demand. If you can remember this morning, I said to that this morning, we are already approaching a daily demand. All right, get to the daily demand. If we see a CRT candlestick form on that demand, we are going to be bullish. Was that what I said this morning? Confirm. Was that what I said this morning? We are expected to see, look at it again. We said that we are already in this daily demand. I marked this demand zone and I extended it. And I said that on our 1 hour, because we're in the London section that time, 1 hour candlestick met us on that demand zone. We are just meant to follow the market. We are not meant to assume or predict. Just follow the market. Okay. As at that time, we saw that our candlestick was sitting on the daily demand. As at 7 o'clock, we saw that our candlestick was sitting on what? The daily demand. And we want to trade 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and 10 o'clock, right? What do? We mark out the low of 7 o'clock and the high of 7 o'clock. That is your candle range theory. Okay? The candle low and candle high. That was what we did. Candle low and what? Candle high. Just follow the price action. Don't be bothered about the candlestick. If whether it is big or it is small, just follow the price action. I told us that if we want to buy, what do I want to see? I want to see price sweep the low and distribute to the high. Was that what I said this morning? Please confirm if I said so or not. I said for us to have a buy scenario, I want to see a sweep of the previous candle low on 1 minute, and take all the time. Your job is not to be right or wrong. Just follow the price action. If you are wrong, the question is how much are you losing? And if you are, how much making? So we are not trying to be right or wrong. I'm not seeing answers. So was that what I said this morning? Yes or yes? We are not trying to be right or wrong. We are not trying to be right or wrong. Our job is just to follow the principle. Once we see a sweep of a previous candle range low inside a point first, we are trading to take out the candle range high. Simple. I repeat, for a buy scenario, once we see the previous manipulated and distribute, we are taking out the candle range high. But that candlestick CRT must have a particular time. There is a specific time CRT candle. So if you are trading 1 hour, let me give you an expo. If you are trading 1 hour, 6 a.m. Okay, we're back. We're back. I've given us the 4 hour. I've given us all the 4 hours we have, right? And for the 4 hours, we are only meant to pick three out of the 4 hours. Okay. And I said that if you are New York session, we are picking 10 a.m. 4 hours for what New York session. And I said this morning that if you are picking for London session or pre-London, for pre-London, we are picking the 10 p.m., which is our 22 o'clock. Okay. Then for London session, we are picking the 2 a.m. So 4 p.m. 4 hours and 2 a.m. 4 hours. These are the time frame that we are using. So 4 hours candle we are interested with every single day. I repeat, we only have 3 4 hours candle we are interested with every single day. The first candle we are interested with is the 10 p.m. and this 10 p.m. will form from 10 p.m. okay to 2 a.m. Once 2 a.m. has closed, we can predict what the next hours will do. So this is the first 4 hour candle we're interested with every single day. No matter the instrument you are using, no matter the market you are using, it is consistent. Gold, Euro USD. That's why I love this model. Does not consign the session. This time frame no concise session. 10 p.m. is 10 p.m. Just look at the candlesticks. So 10 p.m. 4 hour candlestick will form from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. The second one we are interested with is the 2 a.m. 4 hour candlestick, and that is going to form from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. These two models are for the pre-London and London. All right. Then the final one we are dealing with is for New York section, which is our 10 a.m. 4 hour. And that one is going to be 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So we are currently on the third candle for 4 hours for the day for New York session. Is it clear? So let's go to our charts and let's look out for that later. Okay. We'll backtrack this later. 2 o'clock candle has closed. So now we are interested to see catch the next 4 hours. Is it clear? We type in clear, 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 clear. I want to see clear, 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 clear. If what I've said for the last 5 minutes is and it's making sense, type in clear and making sense. If it's not making sense, I can 4 o'clock, 8 p.m. Okay, the same. Mr. Ju, we're missing classes. That's why it is not clear. Okay, just stick around. Or just chat me up later. We'll have a conversation. They have not been in classes. That's why it's not clear. Okay. So let's see. 1 hour CLT has played out for this buy. Now for you can see for this sell too. This is what this is 10 o'clock, right? So this drop that happened, we didn't catch this sell. We didn't catch this sell. But the sell started from this candlestick. So let's establish another fact again. Let's establish another fact. On your 1 hour candle range, okay, let's establish another fact because this drop that happened, I can tell the reason why this drop happened. I know the reason why this sell happened. I know the reason why this massive drop happened. I know the reason. What is the reason? Who can tell me? For this massive drop at 12 o'clock. Looking at the candlestick here, you see here. Looking at candlestick, what is the reason for this massive drop here? Based on what we have been discussing so far, what is the reason for this massive drop? Price community candlestick. I love the market. CLT has made me to be very, 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 very clear on the market. Who's answering the question? I want a precise answer. I want a precise answer. The reason for this 12 o'clock candlestick 1 hour drop. Who can tell me? Let me see. Who is giving the answer? Nobody. Okay, let me give the answer. The simple reason is because of this 10 o'clock CLT. This is clock 10 a.m. 11 o'clock swept 10 o'clock candle high in the point of interest. You can see that we are in a or an order block on 1 hour. When I said CLT is valid on higher time frame POI and based on structure. Look at it. We have our 10 o'clock candle high. next candle to sweep and close before determining what the next move will be. Okay, so we are still bearish. So I'm selling Euro USD, swing trading. I said once your 4-hour candlestick close, what do? You sell. But in this case now, this candle is too big. Our stop loss can't be at the high. Okay, this candle is too big. Our stop loss can't be at the high. So I need to wait for some kind of retracement. Okay, normally we'll have started selling from here and stop loss is going to be above, but this candle is too what? It's too big. Okay, it's too big. So let's look for a good, let's go look for a good place to sell. I'm going to mark my range high and range low. Okay, range high. So I'm going to mark my candle high and what? My low or my close. So you can see that we are currently in the first range. So everything here, we look for a location, a point of interest here, or here, or here. Inside this range, we look for a location. Inside this range, we look for a location. Inside this range, we look for a location. All right, for a sell. So let's go to 15 minutes and let's see what we have on 15 minutes. If there's a good order block or supply or fair value gap that we can sell from. My screen, oh, network. Oh, sorry. Wow. Can you see my screen now? This country is it this country? I don't know. Okay. I believe you can see my screen already. Can you see my screen now? All right, that's fine. So we have seen, okay, look at we are just starting the move. Okay, this is the high and the low. We expect price to do a what? A bit of pullback to continue selling. Okay, we are just breaking out. We are just breaking out from this expansion. We have taken external liquidity. Yeah, we have taken out this what? External range liquidity as break of structure. Where is the fair value gap we have? Our first fair value gap of sitting at the what? 50%. So that's our first point of interest. We are interested to sell from 15 minutes fair value gap. There is no other fair value gap that is here. There's no one at the 75%, but we have our first one at the what? At the 50%. So for price to give us to rebalance into this imbalance, internal with liquidity, then to take out this external again. Okay? This 15 minutes. Let's see 30 minutes if we have something close down. 30 minutes. 30 minutes, 15 minutes is going to be our medium time frame for our. Okay, we have the same thing also on 30 minutes. We have the same thing on 30 minutes. Fair value gap. I can expand it like this. Okay. This is the fair value gap we have on 30 minutes. So let's just open and see where that leads us to. Okay. This is for Euro USD setup. stubborn, it can go into the 25 and also what drop. We don't know which one will be used. We just take the risk. We just take the risk. We don't know which one will be used. That's the uncertainty of market. If you are selling from here, put your stop loss what here. If you are selling from here, put your stop loss here. We don't know which one will be used. Uncertainty. Okay, can you see my screen? Yeah, we don't know which one will be used. The market, your job is just to take your risk and leave the rest. All right. So these are my key levels I expect myself from. If price does not get into these levels, I am not interested. If price does not get into any of these levels, I am not interested. Let's check gold. What instrument do you want us to trade for New York? Let's see what gold is doing. What pair are you looking at? What pair are you looking at? Let's pick. Give me a pair you want us to analyze and check. Okay, this is gold. Nice. So let's go to gold. Let's do the similar process on 4 hours. Similar process on 4 hours. If we are to trade the pre-London and the London, they are using the 10 p.m. and the 2 a.m. But if we are trading the New York session, we are using the what? The 10 a.m. Okay. Now, there was a miss up in the morning. Okay, I did a reanalysis and I saw that this 2 a.m. was a buy. Why? Because we are already at the sweep. Okay, and at the sweep we had our 2 a.m. CIT candle form. On the sweep, at this sweep, look at the sweep. We now saw the 2 a.m. candle closed bullish. It means that our next 4-hour candle will be bullish. So long as this 2 a.m., remember, for your early hours of the day, you want to trade the 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. 4-hour close. Okay? That means you're waiting for the 10 p.m. 4-hour close or the 2 a.m. 4-hour to close and you are interested to trade. So in this case, after this sweep, 10, what's it called? 10 p.m. at the premium discount zone. We can't sell here. We want to buy because we're already at the discount zone, we're already at the sweep. Then 2 a.m. close was bullish. This is was the interest. So what we failed to understand was that this guy was going to buy from the CIT from there. There is no loss. So I saw that this was a CIT. Price dipped into the 25%. Price came deeper into the 25% to buy. I was like, wow, 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 wow. This was great. So just give me a second. Let me show us that buy scenario for gold. You either win or learn. Your losses are lessons. Your losses are lessons. Nigerian time. Nigerian time. I've said this already. This is EST. the 10 p.m., the 2 a.m. Every time I call here, the 10 p.m. Nigerian time, 2 a.m. Nigerian time, 10 a.m. All the times I wrote out here and I've been sending since, they're all okay. Let's you look at Euro GBP. All right, let's finish gold first. They are all Nigerian time. So for gold, after the 2 a.m. candle closed, look at what price did. This was so amazing. It was so beautiful to behold. I be like, market, you do your own, no worry, well done. I'm coming for you. I am coming for you, market. Is a range between 2 a.m. and what? And 6 as what? Closed. Bam. So this is the distance from 2 highest point and lowest point. So price went all the way up, took out liquidity, and what? And reached deep into the 25. Can you see that now? So that's where price chose to use. So price chose to use the extreme. Price chose to use the extreme retracement for your candle impulse theory. Okay, price chose to use the extreme retracement for candle impulse theory. The more you backtest, the more you see different scenarios. And I love the way market played out. So this is for gold. This is why the gold bought. That was the reason for the buy on gold for the next 4 hours. We add the impulse candle theory of 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. Then price expanded of a demand, and we had this buy. This is the 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. 4 hour. After that candle closed, we are looking forward to what? Buy, right? So this is the wisdom here. I put my highest risk on the extreme discounts. If I'm using a buy limit, okay? I put my highest risk on the extreme discounts, and I put a lower risk at the 50% because this one is not high. It's not an A plus setup. I repeat, you put your highest risk on the extreme discount and put a lower risk. Does that make sense? Does this make sense? How to put entry on your retracement level. Put your highest risk on the extreme discount or premium and put a lower risk at the 50% or 61%. Is that clear? Okay, so let's look at what we have currently. So what are we expecting on gold currently? Currently. What are we expecting from gold currently? Let's go back to 4 hours. Let's go back to 4 hours. What are we expecting on gold? Okay. What are we expecting from gold? So since gold has taken out this liquidity, there's a high chance that this guy go buy you. There's a high chance that gold wants to start is being bullied because for this guy to be swept, okay, that's condition one. Then now let's now check how our current 4 hour candle closed, which is the 10 a.m. Although we closed bearish, okay, but let's not be so for us to see a buy scenario, what do we need to see? two things will happen. We have our candle range low, 4 hours, and candle range high. So I expect my candle range low to be swept. Okay. I expect my candle range low to be swept so that it can continue the buy. That's scenario one. For me to have a buy bias on gold, I expect this candle range low to be swept. If not, this buy is not yet valid. That's scenario one. Scenario two is that I want to see price break. So let's see what gold is doing, because I think let's drop down to, let me increase this a bit. Increase this a bit. Let me go to my lower time frame. So left for me, I've seen a confirmation on my 4 hours candle range low, but it has not yet swept the London low. So if you want to enter a sell, a buy, your stop loss has to be below the sweep. Your stop loss has to be below the sweep of London low. So on gold, if I want to be bullish on gold, okay, let me go to my gold charts. I Okay, are you ready? This is gold, yeah? If you are buying gold, ensure that your stop loss is going to be below this sweep, below this London low, which is 311.21. If you are buying gold, all right? 0 point. Let's first risk, all right? Risking a small amount before going higher. So my stop loss is below my London low, okay? While I wait for the main buy. So the first buy I'm having is stop loss. Sorry, I'm on the first buy right now. My stop loss is here. That's my first buy. Because of this candle that closed, right? That's why because of this candle that closed, I'm buying. So my stop loss is below the liquidity. Okay, then I'm on the range high. So I'm on gold buy already. I'm on gold buy already. Are you buying gold? I'm on gold buy already. Just below London low. Right? Stop loss below London low. Take profit. First take profit at what? 4 hours candle range high. Then you can now go ahead to now extend your take profit. Are we together, somebody? Okay, this is my overall target. I'm targeting this guy. All right, let's see how it goes. Okay. Now one thing go key. I want it the go key man. Now I want it go key man now. All right, so let's check USDJPY. Let's check USDJPY. USDJPY.